What is going on, everyone? The Eagles lose 23-21, and yes, they fought back. Everyone's so excited because we showed some heart and we fought back. I don't care. I'm done with that crap. I am done with the moral victories we lost. When you look at the record that now says 2-3, it doesn't say in parentheses, but they fight hard. But they fought hard after a loss. It doesn't matter. The first half was so pitiful and disturbing, it doesn't matter. I don't care that they almost made it and had a good run at the end. We lost, and there are issues because we have talent, but we're not a good team. We have talented players, we're not good. We're not a good team. And I'm ready to start attacking this coaching staff because the offensive coordinator might grow. It's not working. Doug Peterson, don't even get me started, and Jim Schwartz. I'm ready to start dialing in with this coaching staff as a whole because it's not working. We have too much talent on this team to not be going out on Sundays and winning. I am extremely pissed off once again. The first half was so ugly. The first couple drives for the Eagles were absolutely pitiful. Pitiful. Let's dissect this one and get into it. It was a mess. While you had the Vikings going downfield, making it look easy, doing what we thought they would do on our cornerbacks, right? That's what they do. Now, they have an opportunity to kick a field goal, they miss it. Then they have another chance to get a field goal, and they hit that one. So it's 3-0. Mills gets toasted. Our offensive line allows Carson to get hit in these first two drives for the Vikings. While we have a 3rd and short, and Doug Peterson decides to throw a toss to Josh Adams, which was insanely horrible. It got blown up, lost for downs on 3rd and short. That was a horrendous play call for the Eagles nice and early in. And I know that people are going to say, but bro, that happened in the first quarter. Relax. It's all a factor. What, just because it was the first quarter, second quarter, it doesn't have an effect on what happened later in the football game? Yeah, it matters. It was a horrendous play call, and I'm starting to get really upset with the way Doug Peterson's going right now. So that's how that happened. Next Vikings drive, you have Sidney Jones and Ronald Darby both missing tackles, and they look horrendous on it. I mean, it was just hideous. I don't get it. It's the same stuff. It's the same thing week after week after week, and now it's week 5. So both of them end up missing some tackles on the left side while Diggs makes them look dumb. Just makes them look dumb. Jim Schwartz brings a little bit of pressure at some times. I'm thinking, wow, okay, we haven't seen that out of Jim Schwartz yet. We don't see that often. He brings some pressure, which leads to another field goal attempt for the Vikings. They missed that one too, so we're getting lucky. We're still in this football game. It's only 3-0. They're just missing and missing field goals. So here we go. Carson Wentz in the pocket. Lane Johnson gets ripped, just torched apart. He looked horrible in this play. Carson Wentz, strip fumble. Big man takes it to the house. Takes it to the house, the big fella. It's now 10-3, and that was absolutely crushing. Lane Johnson looked like he wasn't even ready. I don't understand what happened to him. That cost us big. That cost us big time. Chris Long, 3rd and 1, right before the half, comes out. He's right in Kirk Cousins' face, jumping up and down. Go sack him! Go sack him! He ends up getting the first down on that play, which leads to a touchdown after a Michael Bennett roughing the passer where he wrapped his legs. Yes, he wrapped them, but he didn't take him down or try and injure him. He wrapped him and just held. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't hurt him. He didn't try and hurt his legs. He wrapped up his legs, but he didn't bring him down and try and attack his legs, which led that drive to keep going. Then Kirk Cousins throws a beautiful pass to Thielen for the touchdown. So that hurt. Now it's 17-3. 17-3 going into half. Piss poor offense at this point. Our defense wasn't doing good. And then we move into the second half. Our first drive, we're moving the football downfield beautifully. Running the ball. Jay Ajayi fumbles as we're moving downfield. Well, that hurt because on the next play after that fumble, guess what happens? Jalen Mills bites on a double move and they get a big 60-plus yard gain. Now, on this drive, they end up only getting a field goal because Jalen Mills makes good plays, which that's when he is the most effective, when he doesn't have so much field to get burnt by. But I don't understand how many times you're going to get burnt on the double move. It's every single game. Jalen Mills celebrates after he makes that big play for their field goal. And you have Fletcher Cox going into Jalen Mills, pushing him around. Good. What are you waving your fingers for, Jalen Mills? You just got toasted. You just got burnt. And Jalen Mills is snapping back at Fletch. Okay, come on. I mean, really, I like the leadership by Fletch at that point. Make a statement. Oh my God, that was pathetic by Jalen Mills. So, at that point, we get a 4th and 4 opportunity, and fans are booing because Doug Peterson kicks it. But you have to at that point because it would be a 20-6 game. That's a 2-score game. You got to get points. I know Doug wanted to go for it in 4th and 4 at this opportunity in I believe this was the 3rd quarter, yes, with 2:57 left. You had to go. You had to kick the points. It's needed. Get the points, and we'll keep pursuing. Let's move forward with it. So we get a great 3-and-out at that point. A great stop by our defense, and then Doug Peterson goes for it for 4th and 1 after a really good drive at the 21, and Alshon Jeffrey with a beautiful catch. It was only his 2nd of the day, but Carson throws it to the sideline. He makes an outstanding catch, and it keeps the drive alive where we get Smallwood to score. 12 minutes left. It's 20-14, and I'm sorry, it was 20-12 at that point. Doug Peterson wants to make it a 6-point game for some reason, so he goes for it and shows some balls, and he runs a play with Smallwood. So now it's just a 6-point game instead of a 7-point game. Did it seem like an unnecessary 2-point conversion? It worked. It worked. It was a mindset where he wants to get aggression back, I guess, and it worked out for us. Then Doug wants to challenge a play on Diggs. He wants to go out and challenge a play where he had 3 feet in, 3 steps, wasted a timeout. We also wasted a timeout earlier in the second half because we weren't ready. We weren't set. So now that's 2 costly timeouts we had to waste on useless stuff. Nigel Bradham then on a backwards pass by Kirk Cousins. We pick up the football. We're in their territory, and this is where the game bothers me. This is where I'm the most upset. So here we are. We're in their side of the field. We're down 6 points. Right after a turnover, we get what was the first penalty that we got? It's illegal formation. I'm sorry. We got an illegal formation. And then an intentional grounding. Then a 3rd and 20. Alshon Jeffrey catches the pass. As he gets hit, he drops it. But it would have been close, very close to a first down. Would have been inches. And then the decision. It's 4th and 20. Doug's playing mind games. Are we going to go for it? He brings Carson out. He ends up taking a penalty for not snapping the ball, and we punt it. I understand giving it away and letting our defense try and win it. I understand that. But at the same time, we have Jake Elliott who can hit long field goals, and we score there, and it's a 3-point game. I don't understand how we have that type of field position and not get points. That's what I'm upset about. We can't have that opportunity right there after a big turnover and not score and get 0 points. That's pathetic, and that's just not acceptable. It's not acceptable. That cannot happen. On top of the not setting up right on the line. Illegal formation. I mean, that's mental errors, and that starts with the coaching staff. So, I mean, just pissed off. Pissed off. Sidney Jones then misses a tackle when they're starting to drive downfield, trying to run out the clock. We stopped them all night long with the run game. They had to throw all night. But they were getting success after we did that punt. Down 6. They were running the ball easily. First down, first down, first down. There was a play. We had great pressure on Kirk Cousins. He flicked the wrist right to Thielen, and that was a beautiful play and pretty much clinched them another first down, which helped them win this football game. They go down. They kick their 52-yarder. We go down and score a touchdown by Ertz. We're down 2. Onside kick. We almost get it. Thielen bobbles it. Game over. We're now 2-3. I'm done with the moral victories. I don't care that it was close. I don't care that we fought back. We're 2-3. Now, I will say this. Our division sucks. Our division sucks. But so do we right now. So do we. We are not a good football team. We're not a good football team. That's the truth. Don't lie to yourselves. We got to figure it out. Starts with the coaching staff. Extremely pissed off with the coaching staff. You can't be this talented and not win football games. I'm sorry, it can't happen. Let me know what you think down below, but I'm beyond pissed off.